Hey guys, thanks for coming to the channel. So we had a vegan party recently that got a pasta dish, and I wanted to show the sauce, basically. It's a pesto. So it's a pureed sauce, and the recipe is a tablespoon and a half of chopped garlic. That is a third of a cup of a vegan Parmesan, which I'll have a picture of. That's a third of a cup of toasted pine nuts. All blended together, and we're going to add to that a third of a cup of a good virgin olive oil. Let that sort of puree. After that, we're going to add 8 ounces of kale, fresh kale, with the ribs removed. Half of it at a time because the food processor is not big enough. If you have a bigger food processor, it would be fine, but you probably don't. And eventually, we're going to add another third of a cup of the oil. 1 cup in full, but we're going to add it in batches because it helps to get everything to puree nice and smooth. And eventually a 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and pepper. Now, this is a kale pesto, and it's vegan, so you're using a vegan Parmesan. Yeah, obviously that's not traditional. Usually use a traditional Parmesan cheese. And the kale is really, really good on pasta. It's great. But one of my favorites is roasted red pepper. Sun-dried tomato is great too. Basil is a traditional kind of pesto. But basically you just switch out the ingredients. You know, you can do everything the same. Just switch out what type of pesto you want to use and season it to taste. Everything's going to be a little different for everybody. Some people are going to want to use more garlic, more pine nuts, more Parmesan. It's kind of you can go by a recipe, but don't be surprised if you taste the recipe afterwards and you want to change it a little bit. That's the fun of cooking, right? Making things your own. With this video being so simple, I hope you try it, experiment with it, and have a good time. But don't be afraid to make it your own, like I said. So thanks for visiting the channel, Midnight Range TM. I hope you like it, and come visit us on Sunday, 10:30 Eastern, for live chats, food, and I hope to see you there.